Merry meet and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. And this is a general reading for all signs for today, the 24th of November, 2023. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Jennifer, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much, Dre. And thank you to everyone for joining us today. I am reading with this Spanish tarot. This is an old, it's like one of the Marseille decks, but it was how it was modified in use in Spain. Anyway, I love this deck. Let's purify with this homemade eau de cologne. This is a 300-year-old formula that I made myself. 3 sprays in this big room, more than sufficient. You can find information about how to make the cologne and purchase the deck by visiting the video description of this very video right on my YouTube channel. If you're watching us on YouTube on a restream and you don't feel like watching me shuffle, it's no big deal. You can fast forward right to the reading by using the timestamps right in the video description. This does go out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it just doesn't seem to apply to you, disregard it. Don't force things. It's probably not your reading. In that case, you may want to check out the zodiacal readings for your individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. And you can find all of the restreams pretty easily and quickly right on our website, ariels-corner.com. Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. We have all kinds of beautiful merchandise, including tarot decks, and we make a small commission off of each and every sale. It's just a fun and easy way to support our channel. Another way to support the channel is with a donation, and you can use the PayPal portal, and you can see that URL flashing across your screen every so often. You could also, if you're on YouTube, use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks. And if you don't like any of that, you can find some other donation options right on our website, ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. All right, sit back and enjoy this reading. I'm about ready to give this deck a nice clean cut and see what is in the cards for all of you gorgeous people today. I'm so appreciative that you're here with me today. I just adore you. All right, let's see. We've got an Ace of Swords. Now, I think technically these are supposed to be, I think this is upright, but I just think it looks better when the sword is up, so I'm going to do it like that. Okay. Well, yeah, it would be up because there's a crown. Never mind. We've got the Death card. We've got the King of Wands. This is pretty nice. Oh, this is, I'm sorry for all of you people that hate it when I do this, but I didn't think about my deck and my cloth. It's hard to see the cards, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, we've got this Death card is center stage. Don't you love a good Death card? Look at this guy. I look at, everybody thinks that, the Death card is kind of mean. I think he's just cleaning everything up. It's just like, ugh, look at all the partying that we had. We got to clean that mess up. So, and that's what death is there for. It's to serve life. It's to clean up the mess. It's to clean up the problems. It's to kill off the things that are no longer serving the general organism. So when the Death card comes up in a reading, don't think, oh no, think, oh yay, because it really is getting rid of stuff that you've been putting up with. And you asked for it. It says here, this Ace of Swords is saying you asked for it in a nice way, in a good way. You wanted your power back. You've been declaring to the universe possibly that you want power, you want to excel, you want to move forward in your life. And so the universe said, okay, good. Hang on. We got to get rid of some stuff. Got to get rid of that stuff that's standing in your way. So if you are looking for a guided meditation today, you may want to consider listening to the one based on the Death card, and it's called Letting Problems Die. And you can find it, in the video description of all of my tarot videos, there's a link to all those tarot meditations. All right, now this King of Wands. Now remember, the wands are your creativity. They're your inner fire. It's what makes your heart sing. It's kind of what makes you tick. For some of you, it's your career. For some of you, it's your whatever your creative outlets are. For some of you, it's your job, your employment, whatever it is that is your work in the world. And ultimately, it's saying you are a master at it. You are really good at what you do. So all of the stuff that's getting cleared away is to give you more opportunity, more power, and more time to do the things that you're here to do and not have to deal with all these nonsense things that have been taking up so much of your time. It's a sickening waste of time sometimes, all this stuff, I almost said a bad word, all this stuff we have to put up with in life. And that's why this death card is so great. And like I want to just remind you one more time that the reason that death energy is there is because you said, I want something better. And now the universe is saying, good, let us help you. All right, we've got this beautiful High Priestess card, followed by the nice, gorgeous Chariot card, and then the Sun card. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 cards are trump cards. That means there's a lot of assistance in your life right now from on high. You have a lot of assistance right now, and so you want to say yes to that assistance. And it seems like this assistance is coming out of nowhere. And that's fun, isn't it? So enjoy that. Don't be afraid of that. Be happy and grateful when the assistance just comes out of nowhere. There's like this great mystery. And it's not up to you to necessarily figure out the mystery, penetrate the mystery, none of that. All you have to do is accept the mystery. So I'll go over the other meditations at the end of the reading that you might want to listen to. You don't have to listen to all 4 of them, but there are a few. Now, this Chariot card here is saying that it's from embracing the mystery. It's from just letting things come as they will and not trying to direct them so much, letting it happen in its own bizarre way is where that winning energy really comes into play, where you really do have a complete conquering over these problems, a complete conquering. Conquer, kill. That's what that's your mantra for the day. Conquer, kill. And it's a good, positive conquer, kill. It's not that you're going out after people. It's that the things that have been standing in your way, that you've been maybe even afraid of, maybe timid regarding, you're not anymore. You can stand up to anything that's on your path that's trying to thwart your self-expression, and you don't even have to do much with it. All you have to do is notice it and ask again and again and again that your higher will be done. That you know whatever you've already started doing, most of you have already started the asking process or the declaring process. There's something that's been going on. You want to continue doing whatever that is because it's working. It's really working. And look at this beautiful Chariot card. This always is an indicator that you are the conquering hero. You are the winner. And you're not winning the battle. You're winning the war. What happens when you win a war in the grand mythology of it all, just the archetype of it? You get all of the spoils of war. You get all of the booty. You get all of the everything that comes along with it. And that's exactly what this is talking about. Now, this is not war against people that I'm seeing necessarily. I mean, I guess it could sort of have some of that in there, but it's really even if there are people involved, it's what they represent that the war is about. And remember, the war is what has been happening. Now, once you've won the war, that means the war is over. So you have to accept that you are the winner. You have to accept that. And then what do you want? You want to be a gracious winner. Because the more gracious of a winner you are, the better everyone is. Everyone benefits from that, right? And so you don't have to feel guilty about winning, but you do want to be gracious. You do want to be kind about that. Now, the Sun card is saying, now you get to start. This is not the this is not it. This is not the ending just because you've conquered this thing or these things. This is so that you can start. This is so you can begin and really start moving into that mastery and all of the things that you've been wanting to do, but there's been so much in your way, so much taking your time, so much that's been distracting you and stuff that you've just had to deal with. It has nothing to do with why you're here. All of that is what you've conquered. And look at how well death serves life. These are the heads of all of your enemies, the heads and members of all of your enemies. Now, I don't want you to, again, I want to reiterate this, that I don't want you to think of these enemies as people, because even if people are involved, it's not the people, because if it wasn't them, it would have been somebody else. It's the patterns. It's the underlying patterns that you're overcoming. And these are your patterns. These are stuff that you've been having to deal with. If you consider all of the people in your life as just being reflections of what you're going through, right? Because isn't that the case that when you leave one relationship, the next relationship pretty much picks up where that one left off? If you decide to move to another city, you bring your problems with you. Right? So it's not the people, it's not the city, it's not the accoutrements of whatever it is. It's the underlying thought patterns and thought forms and behavioral patterns and things like that. And that's what you've overcome. So that's exciting, isn't it? That means that it doesn't matter who the people are. It means that you're done with whatever these patterns are. And now your time is open, or more of your time is going to be open for you to do what you want to do. Now, the ego does not want you knowing that, because the ego is programmed for you to be destroyed. That's what it's there for. And we all did that to ourselves. There's nobody to blame. You can't blame something outside of yourself. That's just, you're responsible for those patterns too. But when you start going through this and you're owning your power, you're letting go of all these distractions, you're moving into that creative period in your life where you're really able to do what you came here to do, the ego's not going to like that. And the ego will want to recreate these old patterns. And what the ego does is it uses the grooves, the pattern grooves, those habitual thought patterns and behavioral patterns to pull you back into what wasn't working. So just be aware of that. Just be aware of that. Don't let this be one kind of event where you overcome a bunch of patterns and then you got to start all over again because you let yourself get back into those grooves. We're not going to do that, right? We're going to be very clear that these things are dead and they are not going to get revived. And we're moving on to actually being, doing, and having the things that we keep telling ourselves we want. That's what this is all about. All right, so the meditations. We've got the High Priestess meditation. Should that be an interesting thing? That's where things are coming out of nowhere for you, and you didn't understand necessarily what was going on before, but now it's starting to reveal itself to you. And it was a good thing you didn't understand what was going on before, because you may have jumped the gun, and it wouldn't have been so good. So the High Priestess meditation is called something. Oh, here it is. It's called Working with the Goddess of Mystery. The Chariot meditation, that's you as the conqueror and the winner. That one is called Victory in Battle. The Death card is called, the meditation is called Letting Problems Die. And then the Sun card, you can listen to the Solar Light meditation. We have two versions of that, one really short one and one pretty short one. So this is an easy one. But this is you getting back on the beam, doing, being, and having what you came here to do, that you've been sort of like annoyed that you can't do all of those things because you've had all of this distraction. Those distractions are gone, so let them be gone. Time to move into that next phase and don't fall back into old patterns. You are doing great. This is a beautiful reading. I am so happy to see this. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Jennifer and Dre, and we'll see everybody for another general reading tomorrow. Blessed be.